What's up, everyone? Matthew fucking Clark here, and today I have a very special blind that this was generously given to me by Top Shelf Whiskey on Instagram. Give him a follow. Shout out to you, brother, for this. But today we are doing a King of Kentucky batch 1, 2, and 3. This is the small batch, and he has blinded it for me. I have the results in an envelope. I have not seen them. From what I understand, Chris Morris, he took all the same barrels, same age, same everything, and what he did is basically just proof them down to, I want to say it was 105, 107, and 110 proof. And he did this to basically prove and manipulate the flavors and the notes. He just wanted to show basically what proof does to the profile of the bourbon. What you're going to do is pour them. You know, I'll review each one, and I'll give you my thoughts and which one I like the best. Let's get to it. King of Kentucky small batch results are in this envelope. I have not seen these. I have no idea which one is which. All right, let's start off with A. Oh, you can tell these are all going to be like that Brown-Forman, Banana Fosters. See, this comes off as like an Old Forester, but like enhanced. It smells amazing. Banana. It's like a banana cream. Let's go into B. It smells a little lighter, but pretty similar. I feel like I get more oak and some cherry. All right, let's go into C. This one seems the lightest of them all. Lots of banana. Banana again with the Old Forester, like Brown-Forman, that Banana Fosters. They all smell pretty much the same. I'm getting different levels of oak. Cherry on B. Way more banana on A. So this one smells really light compared to the A and B. Not as much oak. You still get that like Brown-Forman and banana, but it's just not as like punch you in the face. So far I'm stuck between A and B. C smells good. I mean, they all smell fantastic, and I'm sure they all taste fantastic, but so far I think A and B are going to be my top two. I'm probably going to end up deciding between the two, but this is all just on nose. Let's get into the palate. Very oaky. Like brown sugar on the back. Kind of a quick finish. Get some tannins in there, like a bitter oak. Not too much of that banana on the palate. So I get more proof. I want to say B. I'm just going to go ahead and guess now. But so far, I'm going to go ahead and say that B is batch 3, C is batch 1, and A is batch 2. That is going to be my guess for now. As far as my favorite so far, I don't know. I'm going to have to go into C and see what happens. C is very mellow, very light, smooth, like a creamy mouthfeel, just like coats your mouth. It's very nice. I get like the brown sugar, some cherry, a little bit of oak. It's very light compared to A and B. That's why I'm going to go ahead and say that I think C is batch 1. I'm going to go through these one more time, but I'm going to do it with a clean palate because I completely forgot to splash with water in between. I just noticed that it says AA on the cup. I think it's trying to tell me something. So A is a lot more intense than C. More proof. I'm going to say that's like a 107. So I'm going to go ahead and say A is batch 2. And that proof kind of just sits there. Tannins and that oak. It's kind of just sitting in the back. It's kind of lingering. Very good. I think I would still go with C so far, which is already kind of different from what I first thought this was going to turn out to be, because this is on A and B. Were probably my favorite at the beginning of this. But as far as on the palate and how it finishes, now we're stuck between B and C. All right, let's get into the last sip of B. These are all so good. All right, so B brings in the heat, but it's enough that you can tell the difference. So it's only a 5 proof difference, but you can definitely tell the difference between them. B being the most intense, more ethanol, a little more burn, very oaky. B, I think out of the 3 had the most oak. You know, the brown sugar, I didn't get as much as the Brown-Forman profile or the Old Forester profile off of B. You get it on A little bit, but not as much. These two are definitely very oaky. I got a little more cherry cola, like more cherry on B. I'd have to say B is maybe my least favorite. We are on C, the final King of Kentucky. This is so much, it's so much lighter and like less like punch you in the face. It's just like calm compared to all got like some of the same notes. Like you can tell they probably came from the same barrels, but they're so unique in their own ways as far as like levels of oak and ethanol. Well, I think I have concluded my thoughts and everything on this King of Kentucky small batch blind here. As far as nose, I would have to say that I enjoyed A the most on the nose, which I thought this was going to come down to A and B. On the nose, A and B were very good. Again, that Brown-Forman, Banana Fosters. This was kind of surprising because at first I thought I was going to be stuck between A and B. As far as the nose goes, I'd have to say I would go with A. I liked A a lot on the nose. It wasn't too much. B was a lot more ethanol, but they all eventually, you get the Banana Fosters, the oak, and the cherry on B. You get more vanilla, caramel, brown sugar than on A. Again, with the dark fruit on B, but C was very light. So I'm going to go with my top from first to last. I am going to go with C as the winner, as my favorite. I'm going to go A and then B. So 1, 2, and 3 as my favorites. Again, I like the nose on A, but if I were to have to buy a bottle, it would be whatever we have for C. And as far as guessing which batch is which, I'm going to go ahead and say that C is batch 1. I'm going to say A is batch 2. And I'm going to say B is batch 3. Let's see how I did. King of Kentucky batch 2, 107.5 is A. So A is batch 2, which I was right on. B. Okay, wow. So this is where... Okay, this is why blinds are fun. So B is King of Kentucky small batch, batch 1 at 105 proof. And C, which was my favorite, King of Kentucky small batch 3. King of Kentucky small batch, batch 3 was number 1. So my favorite was batch 3 at the highest proof, which was 110 proof. Because now I know if I was to buy a bottle of King of Kentucky small batch, I would definitely try to go for the 3 first. Well, that was fun. Again, Top Shelf Whiskey, thank you so much for doing this for me and getting me these samples. I had a lot of fun with this. All 3 of these, honestly, were amazing. I know these are very hard to get, and they're not cheap. But in my opinion, if I were to go for one, or if I can get my hands on one, I would try to go for batch 3. And as always, it's more than what's in the glass.
Another night, another show. Good friends, good poor stories about past, because it's more than what's in the glass. Welcome to the Wicked Whiskey Podcast.